Welcome to Hidden Africa History, where we unearth the untold tales of our continent's past. Today, we're diving into a thriller that's captivated the sector for centuries: Unveiled Secrets of the Ark, Ethiopia's ancient Christian legacy that shocks the world, 2025. Imagine a sacred relic, the Ark of the Covenant, the golden chest keeping the Ten Commandments, hidden in a small Ethiopian chapel, guarded with the aid of the usage of a lone monk who's never allowed to depart. No one, no longer even kings or monks, can see it. Ethiopia claims to guard this biblical treasure, an image of divine strength, proper here in Aksum. But that's now not all. Ethiopia embraced Christianity in 330 AD, centuries earlier than lots of Europe, making it one of the oldest Christian nations on earth. With over 36 million believers today, its faith is a living legacy, celebrated in vibrant fairs in which hundreds of thousands honor replicas of the Arkansas. From ancient kings to trendy pilgrims, this is a tale of devotion, mystery, and African pleasure. Join us as we unravel this epic story. Hit like in case you're ready, subscribe for additional hidden histories, and allow us find Ethiopia's secrets and techniques collectively. In the heart of historic Africa, where trade routes related India to Rome, a kingdom rose to strength, Aksum. By the 4th century AD, its ruler, King Ezana, did something progressive. In 330 AD, he declared Christianity the kingdom religion, placing Ethiopia a number of the first countries to embrace the religion, alongside Armenia. This wasn't a small flow. At the same time as the Roman Empire turned into still wrestling with paganism, Ethiopia became carving crosses onto its gold coins, the earliest known Christian symbols on foreign money everywhere. These coins, discovered in Aksum's ruins, inform a tale of a bold, forward-questioning empire. The spark came from Frumentius, a young Syrian captured by Aksumites and raised of their court docket. He grew close to Ezana, sharing Christian teachings, and subsequently have become Ethiopia's first bishop, ordained via the Patriarch of Alexandria. But Ethiopia's Christian roots may stretch even similarly back. The Bible's Acts 8:26-40 tells of an Ethiopian eunuch, a royal official, baptized inside the 1st century AD by means of Philip the Apostle after reading the book of Isaiah. Whether legend or truth, this tale burns bright in Ethiopia's identity, claiming a faith older than Maximum. What sets Ethiopia apart is its resilience. After the Council of Chalcedon in 451 AD, whilst Christian church buildings break up over theological debates, Ethiopia joined the Oriental Orthodox Church, along Egypt and Syria, rejecting Roman impact. For centuries, it stood company against pressures from Catholic missionaries and Islamic expansions, retaining a completely unique religion. By 2025, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church boasts 36 to 51 million individuals, and projections advocate it could surpass Russia's Orthodox Church by way of 2050, with over 50 million fans. This isn't only a religion, it's a cornerstone of African history, alive and thriving. Ethiopia's early church buildings, like Debre Damo, built within the 6th century, nonetheless stand as testaments to this religion. Monks climb 50-foot cliffs to reach those monasteries, residing in caves to hope. The Aksumite Empire's wealth, gold, ivory, and spices, funded grand cathedrals, some embellished with murals older than Europe's Renaissance. In 2025, these websites draw students and pilgrims, proving Ethiopia wasn't only a Christian outpost, it was a non-secular superpower. Ethiopian Christianity is not just old, it is a living, breathing tradition that feels like a walk through time. The language over 2,000 years old, the image of song in the gas, the priest, the floating script became old manuscripts. It is not a piece of a museum, it is a heartbeat of Ethiopia's faith, which is used in each sample. The Ethiopian conservative Tewahedo Church is strict, leaves meat and dairy quickly for more than 180 days a year, a discipline that binds local communities in devotion. Under fasting, Hudi is called, some do not eat a day until 15:00, a sacrifice that is rare in today's world. Then there is architecture. Rock-hewn church in Lalibela, cut with solid volcanic rock by King Lalibela in the 12th century, is a miracle. These 11 churches, which are cross-shaped and are linked to tunnels, meant New Jerusalem to pilgrims. Today, they are UNESCO's World Heritage Site, and organize more than 100,000 visitors annually during festivals such as Jina, July, January 7th, and Timkat, Epiphany, January 19th. Timkat is pure magic. 2 million people in cities that Gondar sings on the street, priests sing like parade tabs, the copies of ark wood, wrapped in lively clothes. In a celebration, the audience is baptized with sacred water, which is half worship, half a festival. Now the step with the permit is appropriate in a story that looks like an epic movie. The Queen of Sheba, known as Menelik in Ethiopia, is a spark that burned this legacy. The 14th century epos of Queen Nagast, Ethiopia lies in historical oral memories, describing his journey to Jerusalem for her journey to Jerusalem to satisfy King Solomon, which is known for his knowledge. 1 Kings 10:1-13 of the Bible described its arrival with a caravan with gold, spices, and jewelry, which removes Solomon with puzzles. His solutions left him awe, and his relationship was elaborated. The Ethiopian existence road moves beyond the Bible, claiming that Menelik and Solomon fell in love, and she returned to Aksum pregnant with her son. The main list came. Contrary to the principles of establishing Sheba in Yemen, Ethiopia asked his nation to come to Aksum, which is supported with a raising santry saint, with barbaric greatness. Archaeologists have located altar and objects in Aksum, suggesting enough civilization for Jerusalem's opponent. Queen Nagast, or the glory of kings, the soul of Ebook Ethiopia, is not the best. It's a culture dynasty. Hold your breath, that is in which the tale turns epic. The Queen Nagast tells of Menelik I, the son of Solomon and Sheba, born in Aksum and raised with royal satisfaction. As a younger man, he traveled to Jerusalem to meet his father, who welcomed him with feasts and treasures. But Menelik had a divine venture. Guided by visions, he and his Israelite partners secretly took the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest built with the aid of Moses around 1400 BC to hold the 10 Commandments, and brought it to Ethiopia. The Ark wasn't just a container. It was said to wield divine electricity, parting rivers, placing enemies, and carrying God's presence. The Queen Nagast describes miracles during Menelik's adventure. Angels guided the caravan, and the ark glowed with holy mild. He first hid it on Tana Kirkos Island in Lake Tana for 800 years earlier than moving it to Aksum round 400 BC. This wasn't a heist, it became a divine switch, cementing Ethiopia because the ark's eternal home. Skeptics, like student Edward Ullendorf, argue the Aksum ark is probably a reproduction, as the unique stayed in Jerusalem till the Babylonian conquest in 587 BC. But Ethiopia's religion is unshaken. The Aksumite Empire, at its height from the 3rd to 6th centuries, controlled alternate routes from India to Rome, minting gold cash and building 520-ton stele, all under the ark's symbolic protection. In 2025, excavations in Aksum uncover altars and inscriptions, fueling debates about the ark's actual area. Whether actual or symbolic, its tale powers Ethiopia's identification. Now, meet the unsung heroes, the guardians of the Arkansas. For over 1,000 years, a single monk has been selected to protect the ark in the chapel of the tablet on the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion in Aksum. This isn't a task, it's a lifelong vow. The mother or father lives in isolation, praying continuously, eating simple food brought to him, and in no way leaving the chapel till his dying. When he passes, every other monk, skilled in secrecy, takes his area. The ark's strength is stated to be so severe that it could blind or harm the unworthy, that is why Simplest the Guardian sees it. In rare interviews, guardians have spoken of a divine presence, like a radiant power within the chapel. During the 2020 to 2022 Tigray battle, when fighting threatened Aksum, locals believed the ark's electricity included the chapel. This isn't just lifestyle, it's a sacred duty that defines Ethiopia's religion. Every Ethiopian church mirrors this reverence with tablets, replicas of the Ark saved in a Holy of Holies. During Timkat, those are paraded, drawing tens of millions in cities like Gondar for dances and baptisms. In 2025, these guardians remain a symbol of unwavering devotion, inspiring awe global. In 2025, Ethiopia's Christian legacy isn't surely records, it's a residing stress. Spiritual tourism is booming, with over 500,000 internet site online visitors flocking to Aksum yearly to appearance the Chapel of the Tablet, despite the fact that none input. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church shapes tradition, from historic Guizi hymns to trendy charity drives addressing poverty and peace. Festivals like Jenna Function stick video games known as Gunna, echoing shepherds from Jesus starting. Timkat attracts over 2 million in Gondar by myself, with tablet parades and mass baptisms. Globally, the Ethiopian diaspora is spreading this faith. Churches in the US, Canada, and Europe have grown 20% due to the fact 2015, with over 100 new parishes. By 2050, the church must hit 50 million contributors, in all likelihood becoming the most important Orthodox denomination. In 2025, more youthful Ethiopians remix Guizi chants into viral TikTok tracks, mixing historical religion with modern-day lifestyle. This legacy isn't fading, it's inspiring a brand new era. What an adventure through Ethiopia's sacred past. From King Ezana's formidable religion to the Guardian's silent vows, the Ark of the Covenant ties this country to a divine legacy. In 2025, Ethiopia's story evokes tens of thousands and thousands, proving religion can undergo centuries. Drop a remark, do you recall the Ark is in Aksum? Like, percentage, and be a part of Hidden Africa history for more epic memories. Let's keep Africa's secrets alive. See you subsequent time.